Yeah, man, we back. I don't know, the broadcast just cut off, then I got booted out. I don't know, man. Madden seems like to be the only game that you have issues playing online. I've never heard nobody complain about um any other any other game about being online. Every time you playing online on Madden, you get internet issues. That's bugged out. I've played 2K online quite a few times, and I ain't never get kicked out the way we do in Madden. So I don't know. It's something with EA if you ask me. But anyway, like I was saying, man, the Ravens got one loss in the year. They're on a 10-game win streak. The Jets on a 9-game win streak. I gotta look and see who's the only team that these two guys lost to. I know the Ravens lost to the Browns. That's his only loss of the season. Jets, I'm not sure who he lost to. I gotta check and find out. But these two teams is balling. They both right now sitting at 11-1, tied for that number one spot. Like I said, the number one seed is crucial now because the only one team gets a bye. So that feels good to look at everybody slug it out the first round, and then you get to sit back and wait and see who you play the following round. To me, the bye never felt any more rewarding than it does now. So they right there, but right behind them is the Chargers and Bengals, who both have two losses. They are one game out from the number one spot. So there's no time for relaxation from the Ravens and Jets as far as the number one spot concerned. Yeah, they already wrapped up a playoff spot. As you can see, they both got an X next to their name. But, you know, if you're looking at that number one slot, they got to continue to play hard and ball like they've been doing. But other than those teams, you got the other teams in the AFC just fighting for the playoffs right now. You got Ravens number one seed, Jets number two seed, Chargers number three seed, and the Jag number four seed. So right now your wild cards are Bengals, Broncos, and Patriots. Those are your three wild cards right now. So we're gonna see. It's a couple of games left, as you can see. The separation from those three, well, two really, the Broncos and Patriots. The separation from the other teams behind them, as you can see, is very slim. So I think that these last two wild card spots going to come down to the end. My personal opinion, I think it'll come down to the final week of the season, which makes things even more interesting. So we're gonna see what happens over here in this AFC. But right now, the top two dogs are Ravens and Jets, who both are tied at 11-1. And like I said, the number one spot, only one team gets a bye. So that number one seed feels very rewarding, man. Everybody would like to be that number one seed. But the question is, later on in the season, do you continue to play for number one spot and risk injuries? That's the question you got to ask yourself. What's more important, the bye or just going for it and risking a key player getting hurt? Decisions. But I'd rather be in that position of whether to sit a player or not than not making the playoffs. So it's a good position. It's a good seat to be in to make that decision. But it is a tough decision, though, because you can play for that number one spot and you may get it, but it might have cost you. So you got to decide, was it worth getting a bye, but you lost your best wide receiver or your top running back or even your quarterback for that matter, or your shutdown corner. These are things you got to consider when you playing for certain things. But that's if you got the number one spot locked up, then you can afford to do that. But if you playing for that number one spot for the last week of the season, then what do you do? So we'll see what happens moving forward, man. Like I said, it's four teams right now battling for the number one spot. So that's pretty impressive. I can't front. That's pretty impressive. You got one team on a 10-game win streak, one team on 9. And you can't really ask for more than that, man. They making it do what it do. But I'm telling you right now, styles make fights. Ravens Ravens was in this position last season. I don't know if he's the number one seed, but he definitely was one of the top teams in the AFC, and he got eliminated against the Bengals. So, styles make fights, man. He swept the Bengals again this season. So we'll see what happens when playoff time come, man. Once the playoffs come, you could throw that regular season record out the window. It no longer matters. One game, do or die. That's what makes the playoffs so deadly, because you could have done so many different things right in the regular season against a particular team. And let's just be honest, it's hard beating the same guy 3 times in the season. That's another thing. If you're in the same division, you play twice a year. You play them in the playoffs. You got to beat them for the 3rd time. That's pretty hard, man. That's not an easy thing to do. I mean, I've seen it happen, but to be perfectly honest, I've seen it not happen more than it happened. Meaning, I've seen guys not beat somebody 3 times in the season more than I have. It's just something about that 3rd round that makes everything more difficult. So right now, man, Ravens know he just because he tied for the number 1 spot and he's riding pretty. He got the drop top open. Once the playoffs come, man, it's a whole different ride. It's no longer 80 degrees. It's now 30 degrees. You got to close the drop top. So, things going to change around the playoffs, man. Jets is another team. Jets has been playing great ball every season after the first season. He's always been one of the top teams in the AFC, but he hasn't been able to get to the big dance. So at this point in time, the Jets got to be saying, we got to get over the hump. Because his record is always impeccable, but he's not getting to the big dance. Just like the Ravens, they pretty much in the same boat. They both have outstanding regular season records, but they can't get to the big show. And after a while, when you continue to have these impressive regular season records, it's like, yo, come on, we got to be able to crack that code to the safe. So we're gonna see what happens, man. Like I said, styles make fights. It's all about matchups. It's all about matchups in playoffs. Trust me when I tell you, it don't even matter what the record is anymore. Some guys just match up better against some guys. Some guys rushing defense is better than their passing defense. So guess what? If they get matched up against somebody who like to run more than pass, that's a dangerous game for that other opponent. And then vice versa. If you play the pass better than a run, and you play against somebody that's a passer, that's a dangerous game for that opponent. So, these things can go either way, man. It's all about matchups. It is all about matchups. So, we're going to see what happens, man. But the AFC, that is definitely interesting, from the number 1 seed down to the 5th and 6th wild card spots over there. These last couple of weeks of the season is going to be very, very interesting. Over here in the NFC, we got Dre Day, 11-2, sitting pretty. Number 1 team in the NFC. And, people is little chatter. He ain't played nobody. We're going to look and see. But, he already said he ain't playing nobody. So he already owned it. So it's not really much to see. But at the same time, I want to look and see who he dismissing, when he said he ain't playing nobody. So we're going to check that out in a few. Along with the AFC, like the Ravens and Jets. We're going to look and see who these guys played as well. Cowboys, P.E. Earl. He's 9-3. He's right behind them for that number 1 spot. 49ers. That's Brett. That's the new user. And this is Brett's first season with these Niners. Let me just let y'all know that. He took over these boys. He took over this team, I think, in the off season. Yeah. He took over this team at the end of last season, but this is his first full year with this team. And, he just took it and he just started twerking with them on the fly. And he balling out. He on a 4-game win streak. He's number 1 in his division. And that like I said, I love to see competition all bottled up together. Trust me, for the 49ers to be in first in that division after just taking over this team, that's saying something, because Third World and Corvallis are also in that division. And they both good players. So, but the 49ers still got work to do. I mean, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing yet. I mean, he's just in first at the moment. But he still got work to do. You know what I mean? He still got work to do. And we're going to see what happens. moving forward. But for right now, he's definitely in a good position. Washington is one game out of the Cowboys. He got a big victory against him the other day, and he saved his season. I mean, as far as the division is concerned, I won't say season. He saved his playoff, his division crown hopes. You know what I mean? Because he was 2 games out. Had he lost, he'd have been 3 games out. But he went from 2-1. That was a very, very big win for Washington. So they came up with a crucial win at a crucial time. The Saints is on the Panthers' back. He's on a 5-game win streak after a slow start. He definitely turned things around. He was 3-4. You know, season was looking real cloudy. After that 5-game win streak, he sits here at 8-4, 2 games behind the Panthers. So Panthers know he got his work cut out. And will it be deja vu? For those that probably don't remember, the Panthers was in first place all season, and in the final week of the season, he lost a head-to-head to the Saints, and the Saints won the division, and the Panthers didn't even make the playoffs. So just because you know, I say things like it's not how you start. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. So you can start off hot, you can start off great, but you know, you got to continue that pace. You know, and like I said, the Saints is hot right now. He's in a 5-game win streak, and I think they probably play one. Matter of fact, yeah, they play one more time. And and don't get me wrong, I think if the Panthers win that game, you could wrap it up. You could put a bow on that division. But if the Saints win that game, then I think the Saints gonna definitely have a great chance of taking that division from the Panthers, depending who's left on their schedule. That's going to be a key factor in all of this. So we're going to see what happens, man. But this NFC, this race is tight as well. So right now you got the Panthers, #1 seed. Cowboys, #2 seed. 49ers, #3 seed. And the Bears is #4 seed right now. And your wild cards are the Washington football team. They're the 5th seed. Saints is the 6th seed, and the Seahawks is the 7th seed. Wow. Right now, Packers and Cards will be eliminated, and the Packers on a 4-game slide, so they got their work cut out for them. Cardinals, that's Corliss. He's on the outside looking in right now. I know he feel like that's unfamiliar territory for him, but you know, that NFC West is so close. Right now, Corliss is out of the playoffs. The playoffs started today. Corliss would be out. But that division is so tight right now, he can go from being out the playoffs right now to winning the division. So this is going to be very interesting to see how these last couple of weeks play out. I'm here for it. And we got a very big game going on this week with myself against the 49ers. So I need that win. He needs that win. I can't afford no more ties. I already got a tie, so we got to get that win. Both of us in the position where we need that win. That's what happens this time of year. This time of the year, the stakes is high, you know, especially when you're playing for something. Right now, like I said, the 49ers in first, and he could easily be eliminated from the playoffs, you know, from even though he's in first right now. That's how tight these races are, you know. Packers got to turn thing around. He got to stop the bleeding immediately. He got to get a win, and he got to get a win now because he's sliding. He was 7-1. He's now 7-5. He got to turn things around immediately. Like I said, the Cards right now on the outside looking in. The Eagles, they was hot once upon a time. They was undefeated. I think they was 5-0. And now they got 6 losses. They still in this race as well, but I think they're gonna have to close it out. I think the minimum they can afford to lose is 1 game, man. And even that, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think they can afford to lose that because they're already at 6 losses. So Eagles pretty much gonna have to finish out. He said he was. He said he's gonna go 10-6. We're gonna take a look at that record and see what's going on. Bucks, I think these teams are out of it. I think these teams are done. I think the Bucks stops here. I think the Eagles is the final team that'll have a shot on making the playoffs. Eagles, Cards, and Packers. Right now, those are the teams on the outside looking in, and that's what these moments is about. That's what these moments is about. And you know, you play to get in the playoffs. You don't really care about the record is a lot of times. I mean, yeah, you would like to win the division or get the number one seed, but once the playoffs start, everybody's 0-0. So just got to get in. Just got to get in. But from looking at what's going on right now, I would say Super Bowl guys that like their Super Bowl bound. Panthers. As much as I would like to pick Dre, I would say Dre is more of I would say he's more of a pretender right now than a contender because he said he haven't played nobody yet. So this record that you're looking at, I want to say it's kind of the Matrix, but then again, like I said, you can't blame the man for winning his games because if he lost to them teams, you'll be clowning him for it. You know what I mean? But the fact that he won, you say, oh, you ain't playing nobody. So that's like a double-edged sword right there. But, when I say pretender, it's because, yeah, he's number one team in the NFC right now, but he got some dogs over there that he's going to have to get through. And, I mean, I haven't seen him be too successful. Point in case, Pearl. I don't even know if Dre ever even beat Pearl. That's like Pearl's like the king of the crop over there. You're gonna have to go through him somehow, some way. Pearl can be beat though. You're not to say that he's unbeatable, but he's one of the top dogs over there. I think so. I think Panthers is a pretender. I think Cowboys is a contender. The 49ers. I'm gonna say pretender for right now, only because I don't know if he has the experience of playing some of these guys over here who I know has what it takes on this level. And don't get me wrong, I know the 49ers has what it takes because I've been with him in other leagues. But, I don't know. The fact that he, my main reason for saying that is because he ain't really have no time to grow with this team. He just took over this 49ers team. There's things that he's just playing with because he had no choice. He didn't really have a chance to groom anything. So even though he's sitting pretty right now, which is even more impressive, because for him not to have his own hand in what his team would be in season 4, he's just taking his team and making it do the best he can. And right now he making it work. So I gotta give him props, but I gotta say pretenders. Washington contenders, definitely. Money Mascot, definitely contender over there. Like I said, I think he got one of the best defensive personnel teams from top to bottom in the league. So that's a dangerous recipe over there, along with his passing attack. So he's definitely a contender. Trade Dog. I respect Trade Dog handle, man. I think I respect his handle more than a lot of other people. I'm gonna say contender, man. Look, he was 3-4. He's on a 5-game win streak. The number one seed in the NFC right now is the Panthers, and the Saints is only like 2 games out from him. So the fact that he was 3-4 and got a 5-game win streak, and he's right there in the mix. And plus, let's just be honest, we've seen Trade Dog beat some of the top guys. So in my opinion, definitely a contender over here with the Saints, man. Trade Dog is a contender. Bears, I'm gonna say pretender, but I like how far Naruto game came, man. His game came a long way, and I gotta see how he do on the big stage. But I'm gonna say pretender right now because listen, you got some guys, and I'm not saying him, but you got some guys that'll flourish in the regular season and come playoff times, palms get sweaty. They start second guessing themselves. I'm not saying this is him, but I'm just saying I've seen it happen. So I gotta see how he do on the big stage, man. I want to see. When I seen him make the playoffs, I think the season before last, he got beat pretty bad. So I'm gonna say pretender. Seahawks, Third World. I respect Third World handle, man. I respect his handle. Like I say, he played great defense. His passing game came a long way. And I'm gonna say at this moment though, I'm gonna say pretender. I'm gonna say pretender because the Seahawks been having an up and down season. Don't get me wrong. If he was to end up in the NFC Championship, would I be surprised? No, I wouldn't be surprised at all. But Seahawks been a little inconsistent for me this year. But still in all, with that being said, he's sitting right there at 7-5, with a great shot to make the playoffs. But I'm gonna say pretender for now. But it doesn't matter what I say. This is all hearsay. This is all just me rambling. But we'll see what happens come playoff time. If he makes it, because it's tight over there like that. We got his work cut out for him. Same thing over here in AFC. Listen, Ravens 11-1, right? I'm gonna say pretender. Because I've seen the Ravens. And don't get me wrong, I respect Bap Handle. I think Bap is a great player, but he got to climb over that hurdle to me. I haven't seen him get over that hurdle yet. He swept the Bengals last year, got eliminated by the Bengals. He's always one of the top teams in the AFC, and I haven't even seen him make it to the AFC chip. He got to put it together, man. Together. I got to see him do it. And then, that's that Lamar. That's that Lamar curse back, just like real life. I always be telling you about Lamar, man. You know what I mean? That's your boy. So your boy got to get it done. But I'm going to say pretender right now at the moment. Jets, 11-1. Another team sitting pretty. 9-game win streak. One of the top teams over here in the AFC. I'm going to say pretender. Listen, I respect his handle as well. But he's another one who have great regular season records, and I haven't been seeing them get to the AFC Championship. Listen, when I say pretender, doesn't mean I can't see Ravens or Jets get to the Super Bowl. Don't get it twisted. But for right now, when I say pretender or contender, I'm saying pretender. I got to see it get it done on a big stage, man. These regular season records been great, but I got to see what happens on the next level. Chargers, I'm gonna say contender. He's a current, not current, but he is an ex Super Bowl champ. He got it done before. I've seen him get it done on a big stage. Right now, he's having a great season, 10-2, 1 game out from the number 1 seed. I'm gonna say contender. Bengals, I'm gonna say contender. Listen, you probably say, yo, how's he contender? And he lost to the Ravens twice this season again. Guess what? Newsflash, he lost to Ravens twice last year in the regular season. But guess what? He also eliminated the Ravens last year in the playoffs. I'm going to say contender. Another thing, Murph took over this team. His last season was his first season with that Bengals team. This team was nothing that he put together. Yeah, he put together some pieces over the last couple of seasons, but last year was his first season with the Bengals, and guess what? He went to the AFC chip. 1 game away from the Super Bowl. I got to get that man props, no matter what. I'm going to say contender, and here he goes again, 10-2. Sitting pretty. 1 game out from number 1 seed. I'm going to say contender. So, that's just what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? I've seen guys get it done on a bigger level again. If the Jets or Ravens get to the big stage, I will not be surprised. I respect their games. They are one of the top players in my eyes. But the contender and pretender stuff is only based on what's been going on so far in this league. I ain't even worrying about the other leagues, because those are different teams, different divisions, different things. So one league ain't nothing to do with this. This is strictly all from this league for me, my judgment on what I'm going on. So those are the contenders and pretenders in my eyes, man. Let's look at it, see what's going on. Let's see who's the top teams and and certain things as far as defense, offense, things like that. So for right now, you see the Packers got the number one offense in the league right now. But at the same time, they are I think they're the 7th seed right now in the wild card right now in the playoffs. So what does that mean? That means their defense has to be one of the worst at the they have to have one of the worst defenses in the league, because if their offense is the number one and their record is 7-5, the defense got to be pretty much towards the bottom. Then you got the Bears. Wow. Naruto got the number 2 offense in the league. That's very impressive. I would have never thought that. I would have never thought that was the case. But you know what? I gotta give a shout out to him, man. I gotta give him his props. Boy got the number. The boy got the number two defense. I mean offense in the league. That's pretty impressive. You know, very impressive. I can't even front on that. So you know, um, oh my boy Bap, my boy Bap said, yo, he beat Pearl. He said he played Pearl in the bowl and he beat me in the AFC chip. You know what? You're right, Bap. I forgot all about that, bro. So you know what, Bap? I take that back. You are a contender. I'm like I said, with me saying pretenders and contenders, it was only about, you know, what I didn't see, but I forgot you definitely made it to the bowl. So yeah, I got the Ravens as a contender. I totally missed that one. You know, I totally missed that one. Thanks for correcting me back. If anybody I know gonna correct me, I know you gonna jump out there and speak your piece, which is always accepted, you know, always appreciated. But I still gotta see Lamar get it done, bro. I haven't seen Lamar get it done in real life. And you know, even though Lamar's a beast, he's a beast in real life and on this game. But you know, I gotta see Lamar. I gotta see Lamar get over that hump, man. You know what I mean? We already know what he brings to the table, but you know, you definitely balling right now, Bap. I can't lie. You're tied for the number one spot right now. They got you over the Jets, which means that the playoffs ended today, you would be the number one seed. So you know, keep balling out, bro. You making it do what it do over there. But just know, your only loss of the season came to me. So if I get in that playoffs and we meet up, bro, styles make fights. Remember that. But yeah, let's get back to this to the top. So this is your top 6 offensive teams right now. Then you got Washington, Money Mascot, number 3 offense in the league. That's crazy. Bears got the number 2 offense. He's over my boy Money Mascot. That's wow. But you know what? Naruto running game, rushing attack is killing. He's passed for over 3,000 yards and he ran for over 1,000 yards. Bears putting it together. Bears is putting it together right now. Then you got the Broncos. The Broncos is TNT. That's TNT parking. Impressive. He looks at, man, he took over this team this season. So he didn't get a chance to put anything over there, but let's not also forget Broncos already had a team over there. You know, they already had a team. That was Carnage's team. And we all know Carnage try to put together these mutt teams or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So he had a nice team over there already, but still in all, it don't mean you could have threw everybody. It don't mean you could have threw anybody over there, and all of a sudden they just would have been turning up. Let's not even act like that, you know. So I still got to give TNT his props. He got the number 4th offense in the league right now. He's averaging 25 points a game, and speaking of that, I'm looking at Washington. They're averaging 35 points a game. Sheesh, that's almost 40 points a game. Money Mascot is lighting up that scoreboard over there as far as how many points you score in the game. Then you got the Ravens, who's 5th in the league in total offense. They making it do what it do. They are averaging 30 points a game, and like I said, they're playing lights out, man. They're playing lights out again. Like I said, Bap corrected me. He said he made it to the bowl, which I totally forgot. He played me in the AFC chip. I totally forgot about that. So yeah, man, he's been making a name for them Ravens over there. So like I said, but I respect Bap games. I ain't got to give him no long out speech. I know what it is with him. I just didn't think he got there. Totally forgot about that. We in season 4, and I got 2 leagues, so you know, sometimes certain things go over my head. But if y'all know what I'm saying is incorrect, just check me and we clear that up real quick. But yeah, Ravens got the number 5th offense in the league right now. Like I said, they've been balling all year. They're on a 10-game win streak, so you know they're gonna be a dangerous team to meet in that playoffs. And the number 6 offense in the league is the Jets. Not surprised. He's tied for the Ravens for the number one spot in the AFC. He's on top of his game. You know, he's on top of his game, and these are guys that you definitely definitely got to come and bring your A game against. They they got it clicking right now, especially on the offense. I don't know where they rank that on defense. We about to find out. But on offense, they're top notch, man. That's high powered O over there. What you're looking at with these 6 guys, high powered O. The number 1 passing team in the league is Money Mascot, which means that he only got almost 600 yards in the ground, so he ain't really running the ball, but he's making it do what it do in the air. He got about 4,000 yards in the air right now, and he still got about at least another 4 or 5 games left. I think 4, maybe even 3 or 4 games left. So he's doing what it do. And then Naruto got the number 2 pass offense in the league. Yo, Naruto, man, I didn't know you was doing your thing like this, bro. You really lighting it up right now in the air, and I had you pegged as more of a rusher, but you slinging that thing. Right behind you is the Jets, then DK, then Ravens, then Trey Dog sitting there as the number 6 passer in the league. Then you got the top rushers in the league. Steelers, that's Spaz. I mean, look, man, Spaz is definitely, I think, he's probably the top rusher right now in my eyes as far as hardest to stop. But he just played the 49ers, and the 49ers put the clamps on him. So it can be done, but you're gonna have to bring it when you play him. Definitely, he's number 1. He's the number 1 rusher in the league right now, and the number 2 rusher is way behind him. Cardinals, then Packers, Chargers, Bengals, Titans. So these are your top rushers in the league. Let's look at what's going on over here on defense. Let me see something. Yeah, so defense, so the Bengals is the number 1 defense in the league. That's Murph. Murph is definitely a good defensive player. So I'm not surprised behind this. He's been, like I said, he's been having a heck of a season himself. He's still 1 game out for the number 1 seed in the AFC. So he's definitely somebody that you got to come. And I just played him too, and he definitely played good D, man. You know what I mean? He definitely played good D on us. Couldn't really get nothing going, and even when we looked like we had something going, we lost momentum. And when a team number 1 defense in the league, you can't afford no letdowns. Number 2 defense in the league, Cleveland Browns, myself. We playing great on defense, man. We just gotta get some big plays on. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta make some things happen, man. We gotta definitely find a way to get in a strong push. Like I said, we got a big game this week against the 49ers. So that's a huge game. We need that game badly. We need to get in them playoffs. We get in the playoffs, man. We gonna like our chances against anybody. You know what I'm saying? Number 2 defense in the league. As long as you got defense, man, you always got a shot. You know what I mean? So we just got to get in, and then we got to just create havoc from there. Number 3 defense in the league is the Texans. Major factor. He's just having a disappointing season, though. All in all, he's 4-7-1. Right now, he's out the playoffs, and I don't know. This might be a little bit too much of a hill for him to climb, but like I said, the one thing I do know is that anybody that play him, he ain't gonna lay down. So you gonna have to come in for a battle. Ranked number 4 in the league in defense, the 49ers. That's Crockpot. He got this 49er team. He got this 49er team balling, man. They the number 4 team defensively. So you already know when you come to play him, get ready for a physical battle. And like I said, he's been playing good ball all year. And him being ranked number 4 in defense, just case in point, you know what you're coming in for when you play him. Washington, Money Mascot. Wow, Money Mascot is top 5 in offense and defense. Pretty impressive. You normally don't see that too much. This is why I said, definitely Super Bowl contender. He's right there sitting with the best of them on offense and defense. So Washington balling right now, and I said I love their defense personnel top to bottom. So I'm not surprised to see him sitting there. And then you got the Cardinals at 6. So he's on the outs right now looking in as far as making the playoffs. But at the same time, he's definitely going to have a shot. He's definitely going to put himself in a position to get one of the wild card spots because his defense is solid, and I'm not surprised to see him sitting there. So those are your top guys against the run and defensive wise. The Browns got the number one passing defense. Wow, we got the number one passing defense, followed by the 49ers, then Texans, then Bengals. So either we shutting the pass completely down, or we playing against a bunch of rushes. Because we got low passing yards that we're allowing, but I don't know. I guess we going. I'm gonna have to look into that. But that's pretty impressive. Only 1,633 yards given up in the air. It's pretty impressive. But we have been playing a bunch of rushes, But yeah, Cardinals number 5 against the pass. Jets number 6 against the pass. Number 1 rushing team. Number 1 team against the rush in the league. Detroit Lions. Detroit is that was the CPU. Yeah, that was the CPU. So they don't even count. So in my eyes, the number 1 rush, Miami. All computer teams. What a coincidence. So wait a minute. So in all honesty, the Browns is number 1 against the rush? Wow. So how we ain't got the number 1 defense? That's kind of crazy. We number 1 against the pass, and besides the computer, we number 1 against the rush. But we're number 2 in defense in the league. All right, that's whatever. But followed behind us is Buffalo Bills. Who's the Bills? On some BS? Man, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. How is that? Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Am I tripping? Oh, yeah, I'm bugging. I'm bugging. I know something had to be wrong. So, wow, my Browns is, man, we down there for giving up the rush. We ain't been stopping the run. Whoa. Browns, we ranked number 30th against the run. Man, this front 7 better tighten up. Number 1 team against the rush, Dallas Cowboys. Then you got Washington, Money Mascot, followed by Panthers, Dre Day. These teams are stuffing that run. They're not letting anything go crazy on them on that ground. So they're stuffing the run. Then you got the Falcons, that's Big Train, Giants, Big Rico. Then you got the Chargers, Playmaker. These are your top 6 teams against the Russian attack. So these guys are a problem against the run, man. So y'all already know. You see the top 6 guys against the run, and then you see the top 6 guys against the pass, and then you see the top 6 guys in defense, period. So, when you come play these guys, man, no matter what the record is, you already know they're going to come with a nice little defensive scheme that you just going to have to try to figure out. What's going over there in the MVP race right now? Willie Beeman won an MVP. I don't know. No, it wasn't last season before last. So Willie Beeman got a chance to win his 2nd MVP in 4 seasons. Pretty impressive, money. Pretty impressive, especially where you built this guy from. This guy was like a 59 overall, maybe even lower than that. But pretty impressive, man. H. Mack III, that's the running back from the Steelers. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all that he's there. He's tearing everything up on the ground. Then you got the running back from the Cardinals. As of right now, let me see, rushes. I don't know if this guy's a rusher or not. He might be the quarterback because the Bears are number 2 in passing, so that could be the quarterback Lamar right there sitting at 5 for the MVP race. I'm surprised Lamar is 5th with being 11-1. It's kind of surprising. I always thought that it's about your record along with what you're doing as far as stat wise. So that's kind of surprising to see right there. Lamar's number 5 MVP race. Mitch Trubisky number 6. Akila number 7. Aaron Rodgers 8th. Pat Mahomes is ninth at 111. Come on, you gotta be kidding me. How is Pat Mahomes up there for MVP racing? He's 111. Don't make no sense. And then you got the Saints. Birdie, I guess he's the quarterback. I don't know what position he is, but he's number 10. But man, right now, if I had to ask me who I think MVP gonna end up being, it's probably gonna end up being Willie Beeman. But we're gonna find out. We're definitely gonna find out. Coach of the year right now is the Jets at 11-1. Then the Panthers, then Ravens. So these are your top coaches of the year right now as well. Let me look at some schedule stuff. Let me see what's going on. Well, who play who got games remaining. So for right now, we got the well, I just go to myself. We got a big game this week against Crockpot. Then we got Bills. We definitely should win that. We should win this one. And then we got the Steelers, who we lost against early in the year. That's gonna be a very, 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 probably the biggest game of the season for me. But we can't even worry about that right now. We got to worry about what's in front of us. We must get a win against the 49ers. We're on the road, but we got to come. We got to lace up our boots. We got to tighten up our chin strap, and we got to come, and we got to make it do what it do. Broncos, that's TNT Park, and he got one of the wild card spots right now. Man, he's been getting a lot of forces, man. Hold on. Wow, he's been getting. They say he ain't played nobody. Hold on, that's got to be one. He got a force against Miami. He got a force against Detroit, because that was CPU. And he lost that. He got the force against Buffalo. Wow, TNT, you've been having a crazy soft schedule. The Chiefs was computer. You got the force against him. You got the force against him. You played, you just lost. I mean, these ain't your fault. This ain't your fault that you was getting these forces. So let me just clear that up. You know what I mean? That's not the case. It's just the luck of the draw, man. You've been playing against guys who's been, MIA. Then you had some CPU games. Then you won the Fair Sim. So you've been, then you got the force against Chiefs. And you got the force against DK. So man, you've been blessed. You play Born Ready. That's gonna be a tough game. You know what I mean? So you got a tough game. The Bears is balling. That's a tough game. Major Factor is gonna be a tough game regardless what his record is. Then you play the Pats. That's a tough game, and the Pats hold one of the wild card spots. So, man, you had it good early in the season, but now it's about to take a turn. It's definitely about to take a turn now. So, your last 4 games is crucial, and they're going to be very hard. We're going to see how TNT does against them teams. The Bears, he blew the Panthers out. Wow, I didn't know that. He blew out the Falcons. He beat Third World. You got some good wins over here, Naruto. I can't front, bro. You got some good wins over here, man. Straight up, you got some good wins over here. You played Ibhove. You lost. That's a tough loss. Then you play Denver. Then you play Money Mascot. Then you play DK. Yeah, your last couple of games are gonna be tough, bro. You know what I mean? late in the season. That's what it is, you know. Bengals. Bengals beat Titans. Bengals beat Scott. Bengals lost to Ravens. Bengals beat me. Bengals beat Major. Bengals beat the 49ers. No. He got the force against the 49ers. Okay. Alright, let's see what Murph got left. He got the Patriots, he got Steelers, he got Cards, he got Chargers. He got a nice little tough little schedule for him as well. So far, man, like all the games I checked, last 4 games for everybody, the ones that I checked, they've been hard. Except for myself. I got 2 tough ones and two games that should be easy. But everybody else right now, like the remaining 8 games that I've seen at the moment, it's been pretty solid, man. So like I said, these rosters, these playoff seeds are gonna get shaken up moving forward. You know, Corlals, he's out of the playoffs right now. Let's see what he got left. He got Rams, then he got Cowboys, big game. Then he played Bengals, big game. Eagles, now become a big game. Cardinals got a tough schedule too, man. And right now he's on the out looking in. He's gonna need to have a strong finish. Chargers sitting pretty right now. He got 2 losses. He played Vikings and he got CPU. He played Detroit and then he played Murph. So Chargers sitting pretty, man, for that number one seed. Let's see who the Jets got left. They play not the Jets. I said the Chiefs. Who's the Chiefs? The Chiefs are eliminated, so we ain't gotta look at them. Colts is Scott. Now Scott still got a shot to make the playoffs as well. Let's see who he got. Let's see who he got left. He plays Titans. He plays Jags. He plays Trey Dog. Then he plays BAP. Them last 2 games is going to be crucial for Scott. And don't get me wrong, all these games crucial for Scott. But I mean, them last 2 is going to be hard. And K-Lou, which K-Lou shows up, I don't know. We'll see. You know, but these last 2, man, Scott going to have to come with his A game. Before he gets them last 2, though, he got to take care of Titans and Jags. But Colts got a shot to make the playoffs right now as well. Pearl got a 1-game lead over Money Mascot. Let's see what he got left on his schedule. He plays Big Rico. He plays Cardinals. He plays Born Ready. Then he plays Big Rico. So Cowboys got 2 tough games left with Cardinals and Jets. So that's got to make Money Mascot feel good to see that. We're going to look and see who Money Mascot got left on his schedule. Eagles fighting to get in the playoffs. He said he's going to win out. He got a CPU. That's a win. He plays Born Ready. That's going to be a real tough one. He plays Big Rico. You know what I mean? Listen, if you come in and you're doing anything against Big Rico, you will find yourself in a situation to lose. So you got to come out and play again. Then he got a tough game against the Cardinals. I would say Eagles got a tough last 3 games, man. I'm telling you, you look at that Giants, and that Giants is not an automatic win. Big Rico game came a long way. You come into this game and a couple of turnovers, anything go against you, you're gonna find yourself in trouble. But the 2 killers for him is gonna be Jets and Cardinals. Listen, he want to get in the playoffs. He got to handle his business. Bottom line, he got to handle his business. Crockpot, and he's number 1 in his division right now. 1-game lead over Cardinals and Seahawks. He plays myself, Ravens, Third World, and Dre. Crockpot got a tough 4-game remaining 4 games of the season. I'm gonna go out the limb and say his playoffs start now. You know, because like I say, that division is so tight and the wild card race so tight. He could go from being in the division, being the division leader right now, to missing the playoffs all in all. So This is going to be a tough stretch right here. Crockpot playoffs start now. You know, his playoffs start now, and I don't like to say that because I play him, so we got to definitely come locked in even more than we already had to. So tough last 4 games for the 49ers, man. I think Jags is in first in that division right now. Let's see what he played. That division is upside down. Colts, if the Colts, that means the Colts got a chance to the Colts got a chance, man, to win that division. Let's see. He plays the Colts again. He plays Steelers. He plays the Chiefs. Then he plays the Bills. These 2 games right here, and this game against the Chiefs, Jags, he could miss the playoffs as well. Like I said, his record is nothing to look at and smile about. That division is just doing bad. Scott, you got a great chance to steal this division from him. You know, you just need the team that's supposed to handle their business. You need them to handle their business. Born Ready, playing for that number 1 seed. Who he got left? He got TNT. Then he got NAB. Then he got Pearl. Then he got CPU. So right now the Jets, I would say the Jets, he don't have it as hard as others. You know what I mean? He's tied for the number 1 seed with 1 loss at 11-1 with the Ravens. That game against Pearl, we'll see what his record is coming against the Cowboys this week. But you know, this number 1 seed stuff, like I said, we're gonna see how guys try to play that out as they get closer to the end of the season. Dre. Let's see. Dre played the Texans. That's a quality win, bro. I mean, listen, I know Major's having an off season, but Major by any means is no slouch, man. So that's a good win. You know, that's a good win. He beat Trey Dog by 3. That's another good win. He beat Big Train. Big Train's been struggling, but Big Train, you know, if you come out and you don't come and do what you do, Big Train will get a win against you. Man, he escaped against Rico in that overtime game. Titans, Falcons, Colts. Oh, he lost the fifth. He lost the fifth Sims to the Jags. He just beat Ivhove, and then he just beat the Lions. All right, well, let's see who Dre got left. Dre got the Saints. That's the game right there. He beat the Saints. He wins the division. Then he plays Ivhove. Then he plays 49ers. Dre, I remember you said you don't play nobody. You got a tough 3 games left, bro. Because the Bucks record ain't good, but you already know. That could be a tough game against Ib. That's gonna be a tough game against the Saints, and you already know that's gonna be a tough game against Crockpot. So you ain't got this division signed, sealed, delivered, bro. You gotta play ball. If you beat the Saints, though, that's the game you gotta win. If you beat the Saints, you know, put a bow on it. If you lose to the Saints, you're in trouble for losing this division, bro. Because I'm telling you now, the Bucks is not gonna come in and lay down. And when you play against the 49ers, Crockpot is going to have his reasons to still play ball. Because, like I say, at this point in the season, I don't know where he's going to be, but he's definitely going to try to come and definitely slide in the playoffs and do what he got to do as well. So you got tough 3 games, Dre. You know, you got to pull it out against the Saints first and foremost. If you don't, you know, you're going to be in a tough spot. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to find out sooner or later. You play Trey Dog on the advance. So we're going to see. We're going to see what's going to happen. So we're going to see what's going to happen with that. E-Ball got one of the wild card spots right now. Let's see what he got left. He plays Murph. He plays Money Mascot. Then he plays Lamborghini Marzelli. Then he plays TNT Parkin. The Raiders and Broncos is 2 of the easier games on the schedule, but at the same time, TNT Parkin, he knows how to play, man. So that's gonna be a tough out And Lamborghini Marzelli, if Lamborghini Marzelli, if he gets out to an early lead on you, that's gonna be a tough game as well. So you got a tough 4 games too, Pats. We're gonna see what happens, dog. You play Bengals right now, so this will be if you win that game against the Bengals, you looking real good. But you lose to the Bengals and you lose to Washington, um, them warning alerts is going off. So big games, man. Big games left. Like everybody got tough games left. Ain't nobody got easy outs yet. And all the teams that I'm looking through is teams either playing for the number 1 seed or playing to get in the playoffs. And everybody got tough games left. Nobody got a cakewalk. Let's see what BAP got. BAP has Third World. Tough game, but at the same time, BAP he's been winning that head-to-head matchup. Then he plays Crockpot. These two have history. That's gonna be a tough game for Ravens. Then he plays Spaz. That's a tough out. Then he plays Scott. Scott been playing good ball, man. So BAP don't got no easy schedule neither. BAP gonna have to come out and make it do what it do for that number 1 seed. He don't have no cakewalk by any means. So everybody got tough games that's left. Washington, Money's playing still try to win that division. He got on some BS. He'll win that. He played E-ball. That's gonna be a tough game, but I would say Money's the favorite in that one. Then he plays the Bears. That's gonna be a tough game. Bears been playing good, but I'll take Money in that one. Then he plays Third World. That's gonna be a tough out. I don't know what Third World right now. We'll get to him and see what he got left, but I don't know about week 17. Will he wrap it up and get ready for next season, or is he still playing for something? That's gonna be the big question mark. We're gonna find out. But Money got some tough games ahead of him as well. Trey Dog's on a 5-game win streak. Let's see who he got left. He got Major, Dre, Scott, and Big Train. So Saints schedule is not that bad. So which means the Panthers definitely gonna have to win that game against the Saints, because Dre, you still gotta play 49ers later on in the season, bro. And if you lose to the Saints, he cuts that lead to 1. That's gonna be dangerous territory. Third World. Let's see what he got left. He's fighting for his life. He got Ravens, he got Rams, he got 49ers, he got Money. Whoa, Third World got a tough schedule. The only game I'm giving him right now that's a clear cut is the Rams. And trust me, the Rams are getting better game by game. But man, Third World got his work cut out for him. The Seahawks team's been having an up and down season as it is. But you know what? If he get in the playoffs, who cares about the up and down season? He's in it. He'll be in the playoffs, and then he get a chance to make some things happen over there. But in order to get there, he got to go through some bricks. He got to go through some brick walls, man. The first brick wall he got to go through is this Raven team. And as far as this Raven team is going against, they are the number 1 team right now in the NFL. Steelers fight for his playoff life. Let's see what he got left. He got Jags, Kalu. He plays Murph, the Bengals. He plays BAP. Then he plays me. Steelers got a last couple of games ahead of him. So he gonna have to lock in. And I think he got 6 losses right now too. So Steelers pretty much got to win out. I'm gonna say he got to win out. If he lose one more game, I don't think that's gonna be the way to go. But I think he got to win out. So Steelers got it. Steelers got it rough as well. Yeah, everybody else. That's about it, man. Ain't nothing else to really look at as far as who had what. But yeah, man, we only got 4 games left, so this is it. This is the final stretch right here. So we got to see what happens and see who do what. Advance is what, tomorrow, right? Yeah, advance is tomorrow. So you guys got time to knock these games out. You know what I mean? Especially these big ones. anybody who got big games, which is pretty much everybody that's playing for something, now is not the time for a fair sim. But if you happen to have a fair sim, I get it. You know, you just might not get a chance to play. But other than that, you might want to knock the game out, man, because fair sim can go either way. You know. But yeah, man. So that's mid-season report. Next time you guys see me will be tomorrow when I do predictions. Did I do predictions for this week? I don't think so. I don't think I did predictions for this week. Man, I'm tripping. I can't even find the schedule. Yeah, I don't think I did predictions. Word. Now that I sit here and think about it. Yeah, I didn't do predictions. Nope. Nope. All right, yeah. So let's get to these predictions before we wrap this up, man. So here we go. Week 14 predictions. I got Washington defeating the Bills. Washington probably the only team in the league that's top 5 in offense and defense. Pretty impressive. So I'm going Washington in this one. Wait, did I do predictions in this one? I did predictions. Yeah, I did predictions. All right, good looking, bro. Yeah, I know. I know it because and the reason why I thought about it is because I was about to pick a crazy score against Buffalo, and I'm like, yo, I felt like deja vu right now, you know. So yeah, I did predictions. All right, cool. So we okay. So we yeah, man, we wrapped it up, y'all. Look at the playoff picture real quick. You know, just to back up everything that I've been saying. I forgot I could just went to this instead of just saying who was what seed. I totally forgot about this, but yeah. Nevertheless, I got it right. Everybody that I said was 5th, 6th, 7th seed. You see it right here as it is. These games are big, man. All these teams that you're looking at right now, everybody has they last 4 games is majority of them is tough. You know, pretty much all of them is tough. So this is gonna be a final interesting 4 weeks for every last person you see up here, and even people that's trying to get in the playoffs, you know, that got a shot for the wild card. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what's what. But number 1 seeds right now, Ravens and Panthers. This can easily change by next week. And I gotta get these power rankings out too. I ain't got them power rankings out yet, so I'm gonna have power rankings come out today so we can see who's top 12 in the league right now. As you've seen, we went over a couple of teams that play who. So these power rankings will not just be based upon your record. It's based upon who you played and different things like that. So power rankings will be coming out today too. But yeah, man, that's the mid-season report. We close to them playoffs. We in season 4, going into season 5, and we still riding strong. Shout out to the league once again. Everybody over here is everybody's over here is you know, making the league continue to stand strong, and you know, that shout out to each and every one of y'all for that. But you know, I'll see y'all tomorrow when I advance. I did predictions already. You know, I got people in the comments letting me know I did predictions, which is cool. Yeah, I ain't gotta worry about me doing it again. But I don't think I did though. I don't think I picked my 3 predictions, my 3 upset picks. That's what I didn't do. I didn't pick my 3 upset pick of the week. Let me see how many games. Not too many games played. Only 3 games been played. We still got time for that. And in case y'all wondering what the 3 upset picks means, like I always say, I pick 3 upset games every week, and if I get them all right, everybody gets a couple of attribute points. So this definitely won't be one of them upset picks of the week. I can guarantee you that. If this game get played, wait, hold on. Let me see. That might be one of them. All right, here we go. My first upset pick of the week, I'm going with Seahawks over the Ravens. That's my first upset pick. Third world, you gotta get it. You gotta get him sooner or later. I know, as far as head to head, he been getting the best of you, but you due for one, man. Your last game you played have been close, so you due for one. So I'm going, and plus this game means a lot. This game means more than you than him. I mean, yeah, Ravens play for #1 spot, but you playing for the division, and the division is so tight that you could easily still miss the playoffs. So you got a lot more riding on this game, Seattle. So I'm going with Seattle. That's my first upset pick of the week. Then I'm gonna go with the Texans over the Saints. That's gonna be my second upset pick of the week. I mean, yeah, I know Major record is bad right now. He's under 500, but I know Major is gonna show up to play hard. It's not gonna be no easy game for the Saints. So yeah, I'm going with the Texans for my second upset pick of the week. And my third upset pick of the week, I'm going Captain Clutch over the Colts. If this game get played, if this game don't get played, it should though. It should. But if it don't get played, the substitute game will be I'm gonna go TNT over the Jets. That'll be my substitute game if it don't come through. You know what I mean? So that's my 3 upset pick of the week. Only this game right here only matters if the Colts and Titans don't play. So again, my 3 upset pick of the weeks is Titans, Seahawks, and who was the other one? Texans, Major. And if that Colts and Titans don't get played, then the substitute game will be TNT, because I believe this game will get played no matter what. So wait, Murray. So that's it, man. So let's get these games knocked out. We're in week 14. Everybody, a lot of teams playoff starts now. That's the crew. That's another key to this. A lot of teams playoff start now. And this is it, man. Final stretch. Week 14. We in it. It's the final stretch right here. Let's see who pulls it out. Let's see who gets it done. And let's see who folds. Let's see who folds, man, like an accordion. You know, so I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow, man, when it's time for predictions. Other than that, I'ma holla at y'all. Get at your boy. I'm Ghost.